Now, JoyNews has gotten some results. Seth Kwame Boateng joins me in studio with some good news, but before that, watch this.
In a matter of 5 months, we have more than we anticipated. We have a brand new state-of-the-art maternity, neonatal and pediatric intensive care units to support the public health system in Kumasi that currently suffers from a high mortality rate and insufficient space and equipment. It has been certified by the International Finance Corporation under the World Bank as a green and very sustainable project based on the materials used for the construction. Benjamin Van Dal Aurel is EDGE Program Manager.
There are a lot of improvements that the building is bringing to the way this mother and baby unit is operated currently and to how it will be in the future. And this is not related to energy or to water specifically. There are a lot of improvements just in the quality of service, in the infrastructure, etc. The benefit, I think, for the patient is the fact that the way it has been built and designed will ensure longevity, will ensure quality for the long run. And that has been part of the efforts of the developer, but the fact that there is this strive to get a certification and to do it really sustainably is going to even increase the longevity of the building and so ensure long-lasting quality and positive.
African Building Partners, the construction firm that put up this facility, carefully chose materials used for the project.
The amount of energy that the hospital uses is immense, it's huge. And so therefore for us it was important to ensure that the buildings were efficient, and the only way to achieve that was to ensure that we insulate the buildings properly so that all the cool energy that we introduce into the buildings are kept in the buildings. So the less power that we're using to cool the buildings down, the less power that we're using to heat up water, which in this case is nothing because we're using solar geysers, the less power that we're using for lights, all of that is a benefit to the hospital, so that instead of them spending money on the running costs of the hospital, they can rather spend money on maintaining equipment and the infrastructure of the hospital. That's where the money should be spent, not on running the hospital.
The 2,722 square meter facility has 9 berthing beds and 3 operating theaters. So currently at the Konfo Teaching Hospital, 12 women can deliver at the same time. With about 120 cots and up to 20 incubators, each baby can now enjoy a single cot or incubator. This would significantly reduce the rate of contaminations.
Now, what you're now seeing, or what you just saw, started from a story, a documentary called Next to Die. And the man behind that documentary is here with me in the studio to tell us more about that. Seth Kwame Boateng, you must be very excited to see results like this.
Yeah, I'm very happy because that's what we are supposed to do, and you have to be excited when that happens. Yeah.
It's good. Even being a part of the team, I am so excited myself. So tell us, what is the latest on the work that we've done? So
the latest is that after the documentary, we embarked on some moves. We needed to raise money to put up a new facility for them, a new maternity, mother and baby unit for them, and this is exactly what we've done. We've been able to build that facility. So now when you go to Konfo, they have a state-of-the-art maternity, mother and baby unit. So we have 3 different blocks: maternity, pediatric intensive care unit, and neonatal intensive care unit.
And that's what we are seeing.
That's what we are seeing in the hospital. So what you are seeing now is that reclinable seat. Mothers can comfortably sit and breastfeed. In the past, they sat on benches. So now they're going to relax and breastfeed their babies. We are talking about a facility that can take close to 250 patients at the same time. So in the past, babies shared cots and incubators, but now it's not going to happen again because we have over 130 cots and over 20 incubators. So each baby will have an incubator. So we're excited about this project and how it's going to reduce contamination and the needless deaths that the hospital recorded over the period due to congestion. So this is what we have done, and we are commissioning this project coming Friday in Kumasi.
Oh, okay,
it's
just
ready.
This week?
Yes, it's ready, and we are commissioning.
That's great. So is it being used now?
No. Right after the commissioning, they will start using it. But the good thing is they are not moving. That's the information I have. They are not moving patients in the old block to that place. They are admitting new ones straight there.
Okay.
So that gradually they will move from the old to the new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I wanted to know, because I wanted to know if it's ready to go.
It's
now,
ready.
Or
It's ready. Everything is ready. You know, in the past they had just 2 delivery beds where women in labor could deliver. This has about 9. So when we add the old to what we have, over 12 deliveries. 12 deliveries can happen at a go at the Konfenoche.
At the same time?
At the same time at the Konfenoche Teaching Hospital. So no woman would have to join a queue. In the past they had just 2 theatres. This new facility has 3.
Wow.
So we don't anticipate a situation whereby women in need of CS would have to join
cesarean
sessions, would have to join long queues to have their to get their surgery done.
That is exciting. I know as journalists you are not supposed to really show emotions when you are doing things like this, but it's great. I really we're excited. It really makes me feel good. So tell me again about your interactions with the hospital authorities and with patients that you may have run into when you were covering this.
You know, I remember when I was doing the Next to Die documentary, it happened that 4 babies were dying every day. Every day, at least 4 babies. I remember one Saturday when I was in the hospital, 10 babies died. 10 babies died as a result of congestion and cross infection. It's unacceptable. So when we started raising funds together with the First Lady, and I must also applaud the First Lady for her leadership. She exhibited that, and she's the reason we've been able to do this, the Rebecca Foundation.
Speaking of which, how much did it cost in total?
Approximately 10 million cedis.
Okay. So
with all the equipment and everything, yes, we got the money, and more people understand are bringing in more. That's the reason. After commissioning this one, the First Lady is going to Kolebu to help face the Kolebu Children's Emergency Ward.
Those are the excess funds from the Next to Die fundraising.
Not really, but people are still donating towards this health project. Understand that she could do more. So from here, she's moving to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital to also assist them. So the mothers are excited. I remember when we went there a few weeks ago, and we went to the old mother and baby unit. We saw the mothers on benches, the baby sharing cot, incubators.
I'm sure they can't wait. They
can't wait to move there. I remember one woman told us that as we will not stop giving birth. So it's really an exciting moment for them, and it's not only going to serve the people in the Ashanti region. You know, it serves the northern belt of this country. So from Ashanti, Brong half to the 3 regions up north. In some cases, at times, they move even patients from Eastern region, Volta region to Kumasi. So virtually it's going to serve the entire country. That's why we're excited about this as a team, and I'm happy we joined forces and we were able to do this.
Thank you so much, Seth Kwame Boateng, and more power to your elbows. We want to see the next projects that is coming up like that. So you're still watching News Desk. There's so much more to come, but we'll take a quick breather. When we come back, we'll give you more.